Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's 100% Dark Souls Remastered. Oh boy! Oh boy! Here we go, we're getting started. Okay, so anyways, let's see. What have we... I think we've done everything that I wanted to do before we set out on our adventure, on our big adventure. We've already gone down, we already have... Jeez, can't talk, too excited. We already have a +1 Estus flask, because we got the Firekeeper's Soul. We already have been all over there and got all of the catacomb stuff, well, the graveyard stuff, including the Zweihander. And yeah, all of these things that you see us picking up, you can't actually use. In fact, should we switch this out for the Audacious Round Shield? As you can see, it has a higher physical % damage reduction at 85. The Playing Shield only has 75. So this thing is better in almost every single way. Yeah, the attack is worse, but who uses a shield to attack? And the stability is worse. So we're going to switch over to the Audacious Round Shield. And I think we're good to go. We have a lot of other things here that we've picked up. And I think we can get some other items. But I don't think there's much of a point. We're going to go ahead and just move on and do what this fella wants us to do. Well, I don't think he cares either way. So he mentioned that there are 2 bells to ring, and the first one is up this way. Now, can you go to the other one first? Maybe? I don't even know if it's possible. I'm not sure. I always do this one first, because obviously it is the one that the game tries to lead you over to. So you can also, I didn't mention, you can lock onto enemies with the right stick, as you can see. That little circle in the middle there is me locked onto him. Oh, you almost got me, man. Good for you. All right, I'm going to get a backstab on this guy. You'll see me getting a backstab on lots of people just because it's usually an insta-kill. It's not to be cheap. It's just that, you know, it'll kill them faster. So, yeah, this dude up here throws bombs, which I knew about, of course. Oh, my gosh. I actually ran into that. I can't believe it. Yeah, sometimes you'll do I don't even know. I'm sure there's a term for it in the Dark Souls community, but sometimes you'll really mess up. And you'll do a roll into the enemy, into their attack, basically. It's really annoying. Let's clear this guy out. We'll clear these other skeletons up. This guy is, of course, super duper annoying. In fact, can I kick him if I remember the input? Yeah, there you go. See you later. Okay, let's get this guy. Oh! So that's good. I was trying to get both of them with an attack so that it would stun this guy out of his attack. Okay, that's all of them dead. And that is our first piece of upgraded equipment, which is a... percentage drop. That thing is not guaranteed to drop. So we'll equip the Hollow Warrior Waistcloth, and look at us being all stylish. Okay, now there's a secret around here. Do I hear another person? There is a secret around here, which I'll show you guys right now. Not for the faint of heart, but I believe in you. I know that you can do it. All right, we're gonna grab this. Oh, okay. So over there, if you can see, there's an item, right? So you might be wondering how to get that item. Well, as I said in the first episode, all of the controls in Dark Souls is really weird. It's non-conventional. So if we're sprinting and then we tap B, we do a sprint jump. That's how you jump in this game. You have to be sprinting and then you tap B. So we need to sprint over here and do a jump. And I'm not even scared because I've done it so many times. And look at me being a cool boy. All right, now this is actually even scarier than the jump. You need to, of course, hold the edge over here. And then we get a Ring of Sacrifice. Which is going to get destroyed if we die, but it allows us to keep our souls. In Dark Souls 2, they really dumbed it down by making it like you could always repair the Ring of Sacrifice. I never understood why they did that, because basically you just always repair it and you'll never lose souls. It completely takes away from the mechanic of losing souls when you die. In this game, they did it right. In the first one, they did it right, where it gets destroyed permanently if you die, which I like. I never use them, though, because, you know, it's not that big of a deal trying to get your souls again. So remember, this is a 100% playthrough. We're going to try to be getting every single item that we possibly can get our hands on. And I'm glad that I'm playing the remastered version, because as I keep saying, it makes it so much easier. Okay, we have our first rat-type enemy, which looks absolutely disgusting and decrepit. Let's grab this item. Let's do a nice roll. By the way, we always want to have a fast roll. That's the playstyle that I play. You see this roll animation? That's the fast roll. If we actually wear too much equipment, we'll go into like a medium or a fat roll, and I never, ever, ever play like that. I never, ever, ever play with a medium or a fat roll. It's way too slow for me. I always like just rolling around at the speed of sound. Okay, let's head up here and see what we've got now. Now okay, this is the Undead Burg. I'm gonna be a little ballsy here by switching over to two-handed. which is going to kill them in one hit. Oh, God! I thought I was getting hit. I need... I'm too excited. I need to calm down. By the way, one of the big upgrades of the remastered version over the original is 60 FPS. Now, of course, you could just download DSFix, which most people did, and then just, you know, all of this stuff was basically in it anyways. But for those of you that didn't, yeah, this game adds 60 FPS, which makes it so much smoother. Let's drop down here and grab that, and you can probably hear they're shuffling all around us. We got these boys trying to be sneak. Oh, God. Last thing you want. I actually got hit. No, I got hit again. Come on. The last thing that you want, we got somebody throwing fire bombs at us as well, is to get trapped in a corner. That is death incarnate in Dark Souls Remastered, in Dark Souls overall. Because enemies will just obviously combo you to death. You'll get staggered. You won't be able to do anything. I see you. I see you. And I see you. Okay. So part of the trickiness of Dark Souls is getting the combat down to where you're always attacking when they're about to attack. Like, basically getting the timing down in order to interrupt their attacks, as opposed to you always getting hit. And luckily for me, you know, obviously I played this game a lot, so I know all of their animations for the most part. I believe I know what this is here. This should be a little bit more of a special item. Nope, never mind. That's not what I thought it was going to be. We'll find what I'm talking about later on. Okay, so this is dropping us back off to where we started. I'm trying to get every item in the Undead Burg, which is a particularly sort of easy area. I think I got everything dropping down there, right? So now we can move on over here. That is the fog door. That's what I was referring to in the last episode where the boss was. So we'll walk through that. That basically denotes like a new area, pretty much. A lot of the times it'll be a boss, but in this instance it's not. It seems like a pretty weird area to put a boss, right? But you never know with Dark Souls. That's part of the charm. Okay, I think we've got everything so far. Let's walk through here. They also changed that, the coloration of the fog door in Dark Souls Remastered. Which I think people were complaining about, but I think they were just being nitpicky because, come on, really? The color of the fog door? That's what you're gonna get worked up about? Okay, let's head up here. We're doing a pretty good job with the club so far. Now, I've tried this 8 million times, and I've died to the right 8 million times as well. I'm pretty sure there's no way to jump over that gap. Maybe if you get it literally pixel perfect, but a lot of people are going to try to make that jump, and I just don't think you can, nor do I think the game wants you to. That was my friend Greg. He's just a red wyvern. It's part of the lore in this game that Greg's your friend. He just stops in time to time. Doesn't actually... Oh! Doesn't actually help you. No, God! Ooh, hold on, GV. We're going to try to go as long as I can without dying, and I'm already making way more mistakes than I normally would. Okay, there we go, and we just need to touch this guy's toes. Thank you so much for playing. Okay, we got another waist cloth, unfortunately, since we already have one. Yeah, that's like a random drop. You can get basically the entire Hollow Knight or Hollow Soldier set based on, you know, what they drop. Okay, so it would be good to take out the guy shooting arrows at us, of course, but we're gonna try to get a backstab. Ooh, that was nice. On this guy. Once you're in the backstab animation, you're basically invincible. Let's go ahead and whoop, get this douchebag trying to fire arrows at us. That's not gonna happen, buddy. I'm gonna put a stop to that right now. That's what happens to arrow shooters. You get bashed. Or I should say, you join the club. Okay, let's go on over here where we'll find an interesting fella. These guys are super duper annoying in the early game because they use shields, of course, and spears, which means that they have the reach, and they also just never want to attack. They never, ever, ever want to attack. There he goes. Okay, we're going to try to get a backstab. There we go. Nice. Now remember, we're invincible, so you don't got to worry about the other dude, which honestly, I'm surprised. Oh, no. I was trying to break his stamina. That's kind of a tactic. If somebody's shielding, you can just basically... He doesn't know what to do. Look at him. He's just bewildered. Yeah, basically you can choose to go offensive even if you hit a shield and you think, oh god, I need to back away because it's going to bounce off. Well, you can choose to actually go offensive and keep hitting them, and sometimes their stamina will break, causing them to sort of be stunned. And you'll probably see that coming up. So we're going to break those boxes, and we're going to head down here. And I think... Give him time. He's set up for that attack. Let's give him. Let's let him at least try to do it. You know, he took the time to get behind here and set the stuff up. You know, even though he was a little slow on the draw. Okay, so over here is going to be this fella.
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you, hmm? Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
Everything, huh?
Things are getting treacherous in these parts. A horrible goat demon has moved in below. And up above, there's that humongous drake and a bull demon too. If you stick around this place, it might end up being your grave.
Are you talking about Greg? No, he's cool, dude. I'll introduce you guys. Don't worry.
Here, I'm not here to chit-chat. We talk business, or we talk nothing at all. Here, I'm not here. We talk...
Okay, and one more time.
Here, I'm not here. We talk...
Okay, so this guy is a merchant, and he'll sell a bunch of stuff. Repair powder repairs your weapons. Throwing knives are largely useless, in my opinion. You throw a knife, it deals damage. Go figure. Firebombs we've seen. Lloyd's Talisman will stop skeletons and other, you know, bad things from healing with Estus, and also people in PvP. Dried Finger, I think they added that for the remastered version because it was from either 2 or 3. It will have people invade you faster, if that makes sense. And the Orange Guidance Soapstone is what we can use to write all those orange messages that you see on the ground, and other people will see them in worlds. We've also got a residence key, opens residences in Undead Burg. We're going to go ahead and buy that. And then we've got these two, which we definitely need to buy, so we need 4,000 souls. As far as weapons here, we're looking for dex weapons, and most of these I don't have any experience with whatsoever. We don't really care about shields too much, but he's got certain things like the rapier and the scimitar, but we could go for the S-stock if we want an early game weapon. He's got arrows here as well, and he's got the chain set, which we're not going to take because we're going to be more focused on avoiding hits by rolling.
Thank you kindly.
Also, if we kill this guy, he drops the Uchigatana, which is a katana and a really good dex weapon for the early game. We're going to try not to do that until we need to, though. Now, let's go into here and look at the S-stock and see what its stats are. We need 12 dex to be able to wield it. And you can see also, if you look at, is there a way to show you guys more in depth? I thought you could move around. Well, if you look at the bottom left where it says param bonus, that gives you scaling based on the skill. So the first one is strength and it has D scaling. That's bad. The next one is dex and it has C scaling. That's decent, I guess. Which would be good for so this would be a better weapon for a dex character as opposed to a strength character because it would be scaling higher with dex. So let's go for that. We need 12 dex, which we'll use when we level up. Which we'll have when we level up. So for now, we need 4,000 souls. We'll return to him because I might want to get the Uchigatana anyways. So we will see him again. And now we got all these fellas, which we could use like a fire. Oh, see, that time I mistimed it. I was able to get an attack on me. Good for him. Okay. Bill and Joe are dead. It's just fling his corpse to the left there. I'm going to do a jumping attack now. And it instantly kills both of them. So to do a jumping attack, I think the club does it automatically. Yeah, the club's heavy attack does it automatically. But basically, like if we do this, and then if I tap up with the left stick and then tap RB at the same time. Oh, that's the kick, right. Okay, so you have to do RT, yeah. So if I tap up and RT, I do a jumping attack. And then if I tap up and RB, I do a kick, which is what you saw earlier when we kicked that guy off of the thing. So the kick is really good for sort of stunning enemies and kicking them off, and the jump attack is really good to try and, especially for PvP, to trick people into thinking they're safe. Okay, where are we going? So that's where we just were. Remember, we killed the archer up there. We're going to grab this item up here, some throwing knives, and then this is where you get to that. See, I didn't want to spoil it, but yeah, to get to that little plank thing, you don't jump from the bottom level, you jump from up here. You see, that's where I was looking at from before. And then what do we have in here? I don't remember what's in this room exactly. But we can obviously go down and we can go up. Let's go up for now. Oh, I think this is what I was thinking of. This back here. Yeah, the light crossbow and the standard bolts. That's what I thought was down there, which was a humanity. This is what I was talking about. So now we have a ranged option. Ranged in Dark Souls 1 is generally really awful, in my experience at least anyways. I don't like it at all. So we probably won't be using much range whatsoever. Now, we've already been in this room, because this goes under here. This was where the fog door was. So let's go ahead and continue. I think we have every item so far, although I thought maybe there was something down there that I may have missed. Maybe not. We might have everything. And I can always return, of course, as well. Okay, let's move on. We do have a door there. Okay, so that one opens. It doesn't require a key. And then back here, we've got a wooden shield. And each one of these, this is what's great about Dark Souls. Each one of these weapons, armor, items, shields, whatever, that I'm picking up, all has its own stats, its own abilities, its own, I don't know, look to it. It's crazy the variety that you can have in Dark Souls. Okay, so here's going to be a bonfire. Now, we can just light it. We don't actually have to rest at it. If we were to rest at it, we would respawn all of the enemies. So we're not going to do that, because I still have 7 Estus flasks, and I'm doing pretty good. By the way, if you used like all of your Estus flasks and you had none, then you use that one, you go to 5, not 10. You only get 10 because of the Firelink Shrine bonfire. FYI. Woo! No thanks, mister. Okay, so this room's kind of a death trap because you're blocked off by the... Ooh. Oh, no. You blocked my... Yeah, okay. This is what you call your first death if you haven't died so far in Dark Souls. Okay, okay, okay. How did I kill that guy? How did that guy die over there? Not sure. That is called... Yeah. If you're doing good and you haven't died yet in your first playthrough or something, well, you've definitely died yet, let's be honest. You've definitely died at this point. But, yeah, this room will challenge everybody because there's 3 guys. Your escape is blocked by the fire bombs. It's really not a good time. Okay, we got this guy over here. Oop, he almost got me. Yeah, you gotta watch out for those rolls. Gotta watch out for those rolls where you accidentally roll into somebody. Oh, and this guy. Totally forgot about him. He almost got me. Yeah, but with Dark Souls, you're just kind of always on your toes once you get the hang of it. Okay, let's go this way. I believe there's something in here we want. And it would appear that I'm correct. And I'm gonna look at the chain, even though I know what the answer is. And you'll know why later on. So we got some more black fire bombs, which are good. I don't tend to use too many of the usable items like black fire bombs, throwing arrows, poison arrows, whatever. I tend to avoid using those for the most part, and not for really any reason, just because I find them sort of weak. Okay, this part is also very tricky. We got 3 dudes here. Oh! Look at that. I timed it perfectly. Totally planned as well. Okay, I need to lock onto this guy, please. So I'm going to switch over to two-handed because this guy's in a tight corridor. And I think one-handed has a more horizontal range to it. So that's, like, strategic. Now we need to go up to this guy because he's going to be throwing bombs at... Oh, and he got me. And he will switch over to close-range combat when we get close enough, too. Okay, now let's go up here where that douchebag was throwing fire bombs at us. And now... Or shooting arrows at us. And now they're going to get their comeuppance. In fact, can I kick this guy over? Yes! Okay, don't die yourself. Don't die. Oh, God. That was close. You also have to watch your stamina because if I ran out of stamina there, I wouldn't have been able to attack, and then I would have basically gotten screwed. So at this point in time, I'm going to equip my orange guidance soapstone and show you guys how this works. All of those orange notices you've seen on the ground, that's because they use this. We're gonna write a message. Let's see here. Praise the sun. Keep it nice and simple. We're gonna put it there. Now, you guys, if you play this, and again, this is the remastered version on Steam, you can actually find this. I don't know how it really works. I would imagine it kind of depends on whatever server that you're on. But you can find this message, and you can rate it up if you want to. You don't have to. But this is my message, praise the sun. You might find somebody else because a lot of people do this whenever you're in the view of some sun or whatever. But you can find my message that I wrote right there and go and upvote it. Or downvote it if you're a douchebag, whatever. I don't know how it works in this game because in the other games you get like health if people upvote your message, and it's actually happened quite frequently for me. I don't know if that's the case in this one, but it's a neat little mechanic. You know, it's obviously not really reliable. It's not really that reliable because, of course, you know, you don't know when someone's going to upvote your thing. But still, it's a neat little thing. All right, let's use... So we used the residence key for that. So we had to buy that from the merchant to be able to get in here. So keep that in mind. And it was 1,000 souls. Okay, I really like smashing everything. Wait a second. Ooh, I read the last one wrong. Okay. So notice that chain, right? Just notice that chain, okay? You definitely want to open chests that look like that. All right, let's go ahead and I'm going to try to beat the boss in this episode. That would be amazing. We still got a ways to go, though. Ugh, I hate these guys. It's always tricky to get around and get a backstab on them. Thank you so much for playing. Okay, we got 2 more. And we can do a jumping attack here, which will catch them off guard. See? But he's still got a little bit of health, which really sucks. And he's going to use an Estus Flask. So right there. See, they can heal too like that. But we could have used the Lloyd's Talisman in order to stop him from doing that. I don't think it's really that important, though, because generally you can just kill them fast enough for it to not be a problem, really. Okay, now this part. Ugh. Oh, boy. I don't even know if I should do it, in all honesty. Oh, okay. We're gonna go for it. No guts, no glory, right? Okay, that is the Black Knight. And the Black Knights are very tough, especially this early in the game. I think I can kill him. The problem with this particular Black Knight is that this is a very tight area, and he's got big swinging attacks that can really mess me up. So that is a dead end, indeed. And you can read these messages if you didn't realize to, like, get little hints. That's what players are leaving. I'm going to try to take this guy on, but I might die here. There's an item at the end, as you can see, that he's sort of guarding. I might be able to get a backstab off on him at least. Oh, I missed it. Oh! Okay. I'm going to run up now, and I'm going to run away. I basically need to heal after every attack that he does because he deals a lot of damage. But if I can pull him into an area like this, it'll be much easier. Now, let's see how much damage we do. We're not going to deal any damage, pretty much. Oh, God, see? That was a panic roll. That was a mistake. Oh, God, see? There we go. You can backstab knights, too. How much damage do we do? Maybe I should use the black fire bombs. Yeah, I mean, we're not really going to have too much of a use for them anyways. Oh, okay. That works. So we are going to kill him, I think. But I don't have to use the black fire bombs, but I'm doing it to be safe, basically. Okay, so yeah, we can do the same sort of things. We can backstab him. Oh, we missed there. The hitbox is a little weird. I want to panic roll, though. I always tend to freak out with these guys. Okay, another black fire bomb. Nice, right to the face. Doesn't even flinch. What a badass. Yeah, I'm just going to waste all these here because, honestly, I'm not really going to use them too much. Why was that not a backstab? I think they also changed the backstab mechanics in this version because they feel so different. In the other... Ooh, I should have gotten hit there. In the other... in the original version, it feels like you could get a backstab whenever you wanted, pretty much. And down he goes! We did it. We got 800 souls. We got a Titanite chunk, which is a really good smithing item. An upgrading item, basically. Okay, and now we're going to run down here and get our reward, which will actually be decent. This item right here is what he was guarding, and it is a blue tear stone ring. So, we can equip 2 rings. This boosts defense while HP is low, which is not really that great considering, like, if your HP is low in Dark Souls and you need to rely on defense, chances are you're probably just going to die anyways. But, you know, it's better than nothing. If you're wondering why I'm not equipping the Ring of Sacrifice, you know, to be honest, I don't know. I'm going to equip it because I never use these things anyways. So I might as well equip it, right? All right, so this is similar to the boulder at the start of the game. Something that catches a lot of people. Oh! Almost got me. Come on. Oh, man, he's got like 2 HP left. All right, do your attack. Wow, that's so cool, dude. See you later, alligator. We always want to check it and see if they drop anything, especially armor pieces, since we're running it mostly naked at this point in time. Okay, now, can we open this door? It's locked. Okay, cool. There is something very bad down there, which we'll definitely find later on, but we're not going to do that just yet. Now, we want to head up, and we also want to really keep our eye out for something. Destroy all the barrels. We really... In fact, I think I'm going to switch to two-handed. I always miss this thing. Wait, where is it? I seriously always miss it. I must not understand the spawn mechanics of this guy. Oh, now I hear it. Hold on. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I don't know. No, I missed it. Oh, darn. Okay, so that was a crystal lizard. They are passive, and if you kill them, they will drop important upgrade materials. He will respawn if I use a bonfire, and then once you kill him, they don't respawn. Now, I don't understand the spawn mechanics, because usually I thought, like, you come up here and you see him, but he must, like, spawn right there and immediately jump down, so I missed him, unfortunately. Okay. Now. Should we prepare at all to just walk through this fog door? It's not a boss. It's just we don't know what's going to be behind it. I think I'm going to dual wield this, and I guess we're good to go. Okay, let's go through. See, no boss. But we're going to go up here. Because there's a couple of douchebags. Anybody that uses range, I'm just going to go ahead and call a douchebag, no matter what in this playthrough. We use a jumping attack, which is an insta-kill on these guys. We know that from before. Okay, we're going to kill both of them. Unfortunately, there's nothing else up here, which is kind of lame. And now we are going to head back down and go over to that next fog door. Now, I will tell you, I'll go ahead and spoil, there is actually a boss behind that fog door. Okay, so, but we can take a nice breather here. We don't got to worry about any sort of thing. Jumping down like that. No, just kidding. There is actually a boss. All right, so this is the Taurus Demon. Now, I'll show you a trick that a lot of people miss their first time. Do I need to get him to... Okay. So, a lot of people don't realize that you can actually climb this ladder here. And give this boy a nice little plunging attack. And look how much damage that did. And you can actually repeat that over and over again. What? Just... Oh, okay. Oh, we actually got hit. All right. Get up. Oh, God. Good, swing for me, Poppy. Just nest this real quick. Now, a lot of times he'll jump over to behind there. You see where he's at? Like, the little drop-off to his... behind him? A lot of the time he will legitimately... I am really not timing these attacks well. He will jump to his death. Like, no joke. I'm not making that up. I don't want him to do that because that's the easy way to kill him. Man, we're really not dealing any damage, huh? Okay, we're just going to do another plunging attack. But yeah, no jokes. He will jump to his death. I don't know why they put that there because it's kind of lame to go up to your first kind of like legit boss fight, then he just kills himself. It's happened to me more times than not, honestly. Hey, what's up, buddy? Gotcha! You can rinse and repeat this over and over again. I'm kind of doing that just because, seriously, we're not dealing any damage. The problem with this guy is that he can sort of just get below him and not take damage, you see? That's what's wrong with him. We're going to kill him right now. See you later, Taurus Demon. Give him a nice wave. Adios. Okay, now what did we get from that? Humanity and Homeward Bone, and then how many souls? Did we already get? Oh, there we go. Okay, so now we got a little tiny bit of time left. We are going to return to the merchant and try to buy his other stuff, and maybe even kill him. I don't think there's a reason not to, unless we need to get the chain armor. Shoot. I don't know if you can get the chain armor anywhere else. You might be able to. I don't really remember. By the way, chances are throughout this playthrough, we probably are going to miss a weapon or an armor piece or something just based on... I don't think they're all unmissable, and there's way too many to, like... If some are probably missable, and then, you know, there's just no way around it because this game is always saving. I'm not sure, though. We might be able to get everything. I don't really know. But, like, for instance, in this case, if we kill this merchant here, and then you can't find the chain armor set anywhere else... You know, that's missable, then we can't get them anymore, right? I'm not sure. But anyways. Oh, before we talk to him, though. Let's use all of our souls up. We've got 5 soul of a lost undead, so we'll use 5 of those. Giving us 1,000 souls. We've also got 1 large soul of a lost undead, which should be bigger. Okay, and I think that's it. Yes.
Oh, I hope you've...
Okay, so this stuff you can get from anywhere. Same with this, same with this, same with this. The dried finger, though. Crap, that's 2,000 souls? Darn it. We're going to get the repair box, tool for repairing weapons, armor at a bonfire. And we're going to get the bottomless box, box allowing inventory management at a bonfire. And then we've got all these weapons here, which most of them you can get somewhere else. And we've got arrows, and then we've got the chain set. Ooh, should we buy arrows right now? Well, this was 2,000. I guess we're gonna have to come back to him because I think we're gonna need to buy some arrows. Now the question is,
Come back.
did we pick up a bow at some point? We got we got crossbows, but we need an actual bow. Okay, yeah, we need an actual bow for something a little bit later on. So for now,
Ow.
we're just going to buy the dried finger, which I'm probably never going to use, but, you know, it's like a unique item. And then I guess that's about it. Maybe we can buy some arrows here. Standard arrows. Yeah, let's just buy some arrows. How many can we buy? Okay, so we'll just go for 100. Boom.
Thank you, kindly.
Thank you kindly. All right, let's go ahead and equip that stuff. We still can't equip the S-Stock, although, wait a second. So one thing is, like, so if we equip it, right, it says unable to wield this weapon effectively with present stats, and that's because, of course, we're wielding it with less than the dex that we need. But if we two-hand it, no, we still can't. Okay, see the icon on the right there? Well, the sword icon in the left. See how it has that X? Yeah, that means that we can't use it. But sometimes you can use it if you're two-handing it. Just not in this case, unfortunately. So I guess we'll just go for the club for now. And then we will equip the arrows, and we'll equip some bolts. And I don't think we have any other armor. So you see, like, once you play the game a decent amount, starting it with Depraved is really not all that bad. The club's decent, although on that Taurus Demon it didn't really deal any damage, surprisingly. And yeah, I would say this is a pretty dang successful Let's Play so far. Everything's going relatively smoothly. We haven't even died. Oh, well, we've died, yeah, but, you know, that was kind of like a suicide run. I knew that there was a high chance that we would die. I'll say that, you know, unless you guys want to count it, which, sure, we'll count it, but I haven't really died, you know, in a legitimate situation yet, and I'm going to try to keep that going. Of course, I have died, yeah, 1 or 2 times from the skeleton stuff, but we're going to try to keep that going. We're going to end this episode here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Another boss dead, and a new path awaits ahead of us. I hope you guys are enjoying this playthrough so far. I am absolutely ecstatic with it. I'm having a great time. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey, it's me, GV. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you'd like to support me, please consider leaving a like and or becoming a patron over on Patreon. I also stream on Twitch if you'd like to catch me live and come say hello. The schedule is below in the description. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.